Have you been seeing the number 242 everywhere? On clocks, receipts, or even in your dreams? This isn't just a coincidence. It's a powerful message from your spiritual guides, and it's time to decode it. Angel numbers are recurring numeric patterns that carry symbolic messages from higher realms. They act as divine signposts, guiding you to refocus intentions or confirm decisions on your spiritual path. You often notice these repeating numbers during significant life transitions or when the universe needs your attention. They appear to offer guidance, especially when balance or a new direction is required. Breaking down 242 reveals layered guidance, combining relationship, practicality, and material manifestation. Understanding each digit and their sum provides a clear sense of how to apply this message. The mirrored twos flanking the 4 create a pattern of balance around a central foundation. This suggests that relationships and cooperation should support a stable, well-built life structure. The number 2 symbolizes partnership, diplomacy, and cooperation. It encourages you to build trusting relationships and operate from a place of patience and service. Appearing twice, its influence is amplified, emphasizing the importance of harmony and sensitivity to others' needs. The number 4 represents structure, discipline, and practical effort. It reminds you to establish systems, work consistently toward your goals, and honor your responsibilities. This digit grounds the message in tangible reality. The sum of 242 reduces to 8, which resonates with abundance, authority, and karmic balance. This encourages you to balance giving and receiving, demonstrating leadership and integrity in all your affairs. Angel number 242 communicates that you are supported in building a secure and balanced life through cooperation and steady work. Trust both your inner guidance and the tangible steps that bring your ideas into form. The doubled 2s amplify the call to trust relationships and unseen support. Exercise faith that consistent, aligned action will yield stable and positive outcomes. This combination asks you to balance intuition, empathy, and diplomacy with material planning and structure. Create routines that honor both reflection and execution for holistic well-being. 242 often arrives when a process requires patience and a steady pace, not quick fixes. Remember that timing matters, and consistent effort combined with trust produces sustainable results. Psychologically, 242 asks you to cultivate emotional resilience, healthy boundaries, and collaborative problem-solving skills. Learn to remain centered under pressure and communicate your needs with clarity and calm. The doubled 2s emphasize diplomacy with yourself and others, urging you to negotiate internal conflicts. Practice constructive self-talk, reducing inner friction that undermines your actions. The 4 energy invites you to integrate small, regular habits that create psychological stability over time. You'll notice that structure lessens stress and provides reliable scaffolding for emotional health. In relationships, 242 is a positive sign, indicating the need for mutual effort, clear communication, and secure foundations. This number appears when partnerships require both tenderness and practical commitment. If you are single, 242 suggests preparing yourself emotionally and practically for a meaningful partnership. Cultivate personal stability, clarify your values, and develop clear communication skills to attract compatible partners. When in a relationship, 242 calls for conversations about shared goals, financial planning, and household responsibilities. Aligning practical expectations reduces conflict and deepens trust between partners. 242 can indicate a soulmate-type connection that requires mutual maturity and shared structure. Balance spiritual chemistry with realistic planning to allow the relationship to evolve sustainably. Professionally, 242 signals that diligence combined with cooperation will accelerate your progress, strengthen partnerships, build reliable systems, and take on leadership responsibilities ethically. This angel number suggests building a career around collaboration, clear roles, and strategic planning. Evaluate opportunities based on whether they offer stability and avenues for responsible leadership. The number 8's influence affirms your capacity for authority when you act ethically and with consistent competence. Earn authority by delivering results and maintaining fairness in all your professional relationships. Financially, 242 carries a message about disciplined management, fair exchange, and building secure foundations for abundance. Create wealth most sustainably by balancing generosity with prudent planning. The 4 energy recommends steady saving and systematic budgeting as key to long-term security. Set aside resources progressively to create a stable base that supports your future growth. With the 8 vibration present, remember that material gains are karmically charged and should be pursued ethically. Align your actions with integrity, ensuring success benefits both you and those you serve. In health matters, 242 emphasizes consistent self-care routines and a balanced approach between rest and activity. You'll notice improvements when you commit to practical steps that support your physical and mental resilience. Adopt regular exercise, good sleep hygiene, and nutrition plans that become part of your daily structure. Small, consistent habits generate large cumulative benefits over time for your health. The doubled 2s advise maintaining emotional boundaries and seeking support when needed. Protect your energy by communicating your needs and practicing self-compassion regularly. When 242 appears, treat it as a prompt to check alignment between your intentions, relationships, and daily actions. A short checklist can help you convert this insight into practical steps. Pause and breathe for clarity about what you are facing. Review key relationships for mutual support and fairness. Create or refine a simple plan that supports long-term goals. Seek counsel from a trusted mentor for material decisions. When making decisions after seeing 242, weigh emotional intelligence alongside empirical planning. Hold both empathy and logistics as crucial inputs to making wise choices. 242 supports manifestation when you combine clear intention with disciplined effort. Experience more consistent results as you marry visualization with daily, actionable steps. Clarify a specific, achievable goal that aligns with your values. Break the goal into actionable weekly tasks that build toward the larger aim. Track progress and adjust based on feedback, not just emotion. Express gratitude for small wins to reinforce momentum. Balance. I create balance between giving and receiving with ease. Stability. I build strong foundations through consistent, practical action. Relationships. I communicate clearly and nurture supportive partnerships. Abundance. I attract ethical abundance through focused work and wise choices. Use these affirmations daily to recalibrate your mindset in alignment with the 242 energy. Practical rituals rooted in intention and routine align well with the 242 vibration. They blend spiritual attunement with disciplined practice, offering short, repeatable ways to reinforce structure and trust. Begin with 5 minutes of breathing to center yourself. Then visualize a balanced scale with steady foundations beneath it. Affirm one practical task you will complete today to support your goal. Each morning, write 3 tasks that will build toward your main goal and perform them consistently for 21 days. Notice increased clarity and external alignment as small actions accumulate. While 242 is primarily numerological, correlating its energies with astrological and subtle body systems deepens your practice. These correspondences help integrate practical action with energetic alignment. Number 2 is associated with moon-like sensitivity and relationship-oriented signs. Number 4 connects to Saturnian discipline and Capricornian structure. 242 blends lunar attentiveness with Saturn's practical rigor. The stability and material focus of 242 resonate with the root and solar plexus chakras. Work with root chakra grounding exercises and solar plexus confidence practices to embody the number's message. Cultural and spiritual traditions interpret numeric patterns differently, but your practical approach should integrate ethical and spiritual principles. Consider broader mythic and scriptural motifs where they resonate with your context. While 2422 isn't a specific biblical number, the individual qualities of 2, witness partnership, 4, earthly creation structure, and 8, new beginnings, can be woven into a faith-based understanding. Respect how your personal spiritual framework interprets these elements. Many cultures value 4 for grounding and 2 for relational harmony, while 8 often symbolizes prosperity in Eastern traditions. Synthesize these cultural themes into a personalized, ethically grounded interpretation. Recognizing contexts where you encounter 242 helps you interpret its nuance and urgency. Get more precise guidance by noting your emotional state, location, and what preceded the number's appearance. Clock times 242, repeating during important decision-making periods. Take a moment to realign priorities. Receipts or addresses containing 242 around financial or household matters. Review budgeting and structure. Dreams or meditative imagery, where 242 appears alongside faces or buildings. Consider relational or foundational themes. Numbers carry both light and shadow themes. Be aware of potential pitfalls like over-reliance on others, rigidity, or neglecting intuition in favor of structure. Overdependence on partnership. You may be tempted to outsource responsibility or seek validation excessively. Hold firm personal accountability while receiving support. Rigidity and workaholism. The 4 energy can become overly rigid if balance is lost. Watch for burnout signs and create recovery routines that restore flexibility. Materialism without ethics. The 8 influence can prioritize success at the expense of values if unchecked. Align material pursuits with ethical principles for sustainable prosperity. Here are hypothetical scenarios showing how you might interpret 242 in real life and what actions you can take. Use these as templates to adapt to your circumstances. You see 242 repeatedly while considering a career pivot. This suggests you should network thoughtfully and create a practical plan before making a leap. Draft a 3-month transition plan with daily tasks and consult trusted mentors. 242 appears during a tense period with a partner. The number invites both of you to have structured conversations about needs and expectations. Schedule a calm meeting, write down shared goals, and agree on specific tasks to improve fairness. You notice 242 on a bank notification after paying a bill. The message is to set up a steady savings plan and review expenses for better long-term security. Implement an automated savings transfer and identify 2 discretionary expenses to reduce. If 242 appears daily, it's a strong sign that your current pattern requires recalibration toward balance and structure. Respond by creating small, consistent habits and reviewing key relationships to align resources and intentions. Yes, 242 is generally favorable for relationships because it emphasizes mutual support and clear agreements. Deepen connections by combining empathy with practical planning. 242 itself doesn't guarantee financial gain, but it supports practical behaviors that increase the likelihood of material stability and ethical abundance. Maximize its potential by implementing disciplined financial practices. Use 242 as encouragement to plan major decisions carefully rather than rush them. It favors structured steps and consultation. Prepare a timeline, gather data, and test assumptions before committing fully. Integration requires consistent practice and reflection. Adopt routines, communication habits, and planning tools that embody the message of balance, structure, and ethical ambition. Morning. Set 3 practical intentions for the day related to relationships, work, and personal care. Keep these realistic and measurable. Midday. Check in with one partner or colleague to ensure alignment and clear any small misunderstandings. Favor brief, solution-focused communication. Evening. Review progress and note one adjustment for tomorrow to improve systems or relationships. Iterate gradually for sustainable growth. A simple planner or digital task manager to track weekly habits and deadlines. Use it to reinforce structure. A budgeting app or spreadsheet to maintain financial clarity. Check it weekly to stay on course. A trusted accountability partner for regular check-ins on goals and relational agreements. Choose someone objective and committed. Angel number 242 asks you to combine compassionate partnerships with disciplined, ethical action in the material world. Find the greatest benefit by translating this message into small but consistent routines, honest conversations, and value-driven decisions. Reflect. Spend a few minutes identifying the relationship or project that needs structural support. Get clarity on your priorities. Plan. Create a 3-month action plan with weekly tasks and check-ins. Measure your progress and adjust as needed. Communicate. Hold one structured conversation per week with key people who influence your goals. Reduce friction and build shared responsibility. Ground. Maintain daily rituals that support your physical and emotional stability. Sustain momentum with reliable habits. Use the guidance of angel number 242 to create a life that honors both connection and competence. Trust that steady, ethical effort builds enduring abundance and fulfillment. Don't let these powerful messages pass you by. If you've resonated with the wisdom of angel number 242, hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to our channel for more divine guidance. Tell us in the comments below, where have you been seeing 242, and what steps will you take today to embrace its message? Your journey to balance and abundance starts now.